The fluffy hoodie is out. The music is on. Yes. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Edison from Edison Vapes here. And like I said, the fluffy hoodie indicates that it's episode 2. And we're now going to call it I'm High, Not Gonna Lie. Today, it's going to be my first sesh with the Mighty Vaporizer. I've used it once or twice before since grabbing it, but this is the first time I'm going to do it on video. We've got a dosing capsule here, already filled up with some marijuana. Got some key lime sauce in there. I'll leave a link down in the description to go and follow marijuana. Make sure you go and follow their Instagram page and show them all the support that you can, guys. So, Mighty's pretty easy to use. I'm just going to put the dosing cap in the oven. Screw the cooling unit back on. Orange button at the side, power button, click and hold. Screen comes up. Click and hold both temperature setting buttons to change from Fahrenheit and Celsius. And scroll up and down to select your desired temperature. I'm going to start off on about 178. I fully charged this bad boy to max. So we're ready to go. So this episode has come on a little bit later than anticipated. My tripod broke, so I've had to wait for another tripod to come through. I have recorded this episode once before, and the video, well, basically my camera died halfway through the video and the video didn't save. So this is sort of an episode 2 version 2, if you like. I got really high on the last video as well, so it's probably worth me redoing it just to make a little bit more sense. But yeah, what I love about the temperature setting is I'm an impatient person. I don't like just sitting there and not having something to aim for. I can actually see whereabouts I'm up to. We're on 165, 167. It's going up pretty quickly. When you're ready to go, it vibrates. So yeah, I'm just going to give this a toke. Oh, the vapor. Shit, I need another hit. It's so tasty. I'm gonna have another couple of hits before I start sort of delving into the Mighty in a bit of detail. Big shout outs to Conduit and Kill'em Defoe for the track that you can hear right now showing up. Make sure that you go and follow them both on Instagram. I'll leave a link down to their pages below in the description as well. Perfect accompaniment for an afternoon session. Oh shit. What I love about it, the clouds, the vapor clouds are very, very, very good. That expected engineering from STORZ and BICKEL. It's just simple, elegant, beautiful. Put it side by side with the Crafty. In terms of the design, they're very, very, very similar. Obviously, the Crafty is smaller. The same width, but the main difference that you can see is the batteries here. I'm gonna have another hit. Oh. It's just so tasty. Fucking great device. Pardon my language, but it is just fucking amazing. I don't even have any other words for it. Kind of gobsmacked. I don't want to take this little plastic cover off yet. I don't know why. I just like having it on. Yeah, it's just really easy to use. It has a boost button if you double click the power button. Obviously, after 2 minutes of inactivity, it'll turn itself off. But I really like the dosing caps as well, because well, first of all, it keeps the oven clean. Now, if you're like me and say, for example, on my Crafty, look at my Crafty. Now, it looks disgusting on the inside, but no matter how much I clean it, I just can't get rid of everything. And I think that's as a direct result of, you know, putting dry herb directly into the oven of the device. With dosing capsules, obviously it's inside a capsule itself. It's inside, you know, inside something inside of the oven. So yeah, I mean, I don't claim to be an expert with vaporizers. I'm still relatively new to the whole thing, but fuck me, the clouds on this are amazing. And you know what else I love about it as well? Let's get this bad boy cracked up. I'm going to go up to 182. Obviously, I can decide what temperature I have my vaporizer running at, which is important to be able to change Celsius by Celsius, because, you know, each device is different. So each device is going to burn at an optimum temperature, and each strain of weed as well is going to burn at a different temperature. Yeah, you can grow four seeds of the same strain, and each seed will produce a different plant. So each plant it's a fingerprint almost, and it needs to be treated as such. Each individual bud needs a different needs different settings to be able to have the optimum the optimum vapor experience as a whole. Yeah, what I love about it as well, the attachments fit the same on here, exactly the same as they do on the Crafty, which is absolutely sick. Look, so I've got my bong attachment, 182 degrees. Let's give this a little hit. Ooh. Fuck. Crap. Whew. It definitely, I think it's because it's new. I'm just completely taken aback by the flavors of the vapor itself. You know, I'm getting a lot of the flavors of the terps, you know, and I'm just buzzing. I'm just buzzing that I've made this buy, because that was one of the major factors for me, was that STORZ and BICKEL have kept it uniform across the board. You know, the mouthpieces are the same, so all the spare mouthpieces that I've got with my Crafty will work with my Mighty, and vice versa. As you see, turned off inactivity. And that just means all of the accessories that I've got are still useful. I've still got my I've still got my bong, I've still got my little bubbler attachments, you know, and they all work with the Mighty just the same as they do with the Crafty. So it's definitely good to keep it in the family. I got this from magicvaporizers.co.uk. I want to give a big shout out to Magic Vaporizers because I had a really good experience with them as a company. It's the cheapest price on the market with Magic Vaporizers. Excellent delivery times, excellent customer service. Yeah, if you're going to get it from anywhere, guys, I definitely would recommend to get it from Magic Vaporizers. I will leave a link down to well, I'll leave a link to the actual product itself, to the Mighty, so that you can go and treat yourself to it if you want one. So we've had it being used from 178 up to 182 at the moment. Let's ramp it up to 185. So far, between that sort of where I've vaped, I've had good clouds and I've also had good flavour. Now, bearing in mind, I've already had 2 or 3 hits out of it. So it'll be at this point that I'd realistically start to expect the flavour of the vapour to diminish, as well as the actual volume of vapour that comes out with the hit. Ooh. It just non-stop clouds, non-stop. In fact, what I'm going to do is give it a double tap, and there we are. You can see it's ramped us up a little bit more with that boost button. I'm going to have another hit. I'm going to risk it. Why not? Oh. I feel like I say it every video, but I absolutely love this little bong attachment. I think it's so clever. I have got a new toy that I'm gonna do an unboxing and review very soon. I was thinking of whether I'd get it out on camera now, but now I'm gonna leave it for another video. Yeah, it's really awesome. What I will say about the Mighty as well is that you're probably going to want to get that bass stand for it. As you can see, I'm not actually using a bass stand at the moment. When I was doing the unboxing video, I thought I was a clever dick, and I thought I'd found the sweet spot where I'm going to always have it, like you can see now. But the thing is, you apply any type of force onto that Mighty and it's falling over. So you do want that bass stand that sort of locks it into place. Yeah, I've had someone make me a bass unit for it to stand in, an actual 3D printed one, so I'll be getting that soon. That'll be pretty cool. I'll probably show you that on the next episode of the podcast. Yeah, it is really awesome. I'm sorry, I feel like I've not said a hell of a lot about the vaporizer, but it's just left me speechless. I think it's amazing because it's so simple. It almost feels like there's not a lot to say about it, because there isn't. It's very minimal, very easy to use, but it's built exceptionally well. You know, extremely rigid. You know, robust. It's just, for me, it's no wonder that it's won so many awards. You know, I'm sure that it's won Best Portable Vaporizer God knows how many times, and rightly so. I'm really happy I made the investment. So yeah, I think that's probably the 6th or 7th hit now. The vapor's starting to diminish a little bit, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this bad boy ramped up to 200 for the last couple of hits, and then I'm going to call it a day today on this podcast. I don't feel like I've chatted that much shit this time around. I feel like this one's been a little bit more informative, just because this is the first time that I've reviewed any type of vaporizer on my channel. I've not actually even reviewed the Crafty, and to be honest, in this sort of environment, it's not exactly a review per se. It's just a knee-jerk reaction to actually vaping it. My advice is, if you're going to go for any brands, I'm going to be swayed towards the STORZ and BICKEL, because they're realistically the only vaporizers that I have tried so far. I have tried an Ariza Solo 2, which again I do like. I probably will end up investing in one at some point soon, because I like the long stem sort of, you know, glass attachment at the top, and yeah, I just think I think it's a cool little vaporizer. So that'll probably be next on the list. But I feel like for people who are switching from smoking to vaporizing it, and they need that overall experience, i.e. you still need to feel like you still need to feel like you're having the effects of smoking, i.e. you're inhaling and something's coming out. This is why I like the STORZ and BICKEL, because of the clouds that it creates. I still feel like I'm smoking. I still feel like what's the word I'm looking for? I still feel like it's genuine. That's what I was looking for. I still feel like the experience as a whole, even though I've switched from smoking joints to vaping, I still feel like I'm doing the same thing almost. I'm gonna have to have a sip of my drink. I got bad dry mouth. Put in an unbranded bottle today. Yeah, I just, for me, the major difference when I was switching over was I needed to find something that made me feel like I was still enjoying consuming my weed. And the big player for me was the fact that I could do things like the bong attachments and stuff. Even though I didn't smoke bongs too much, to be honest with you. My lungs were too pussy. But now, because vaporizing is completely different than smoking, so now I feel like I can handle the bong hits and stuff. So I'm just gonna have another hit very quickly. Oh, oh, fuck, that got me. Yeah, now when I do my podcasts and I do my reviews and stuff, this is why I decided to create the channel, because I really enjoy this aspect of vaporizing now. I like glassware. I like reviewing little bubblers and things like that. I'm just enjoying what I'm doing at the moment, you know. So I'm going to keep continuing doing that, and for me, that is now what is the reason why I do not miss smoking anymore. I do not miss smoking joints or anything like that, because I've got my vaporizers, and for me, it's just a complete new lease of life, of experience, you know. My tolerance is massively reduced. My highs are cleaner, and in my opinion, more full now. I have a more enjoyable experience, definitely. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. If you did like the video, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. I'm gonna have another couple of hits, finish my session up, and all of that good stuff. But until next time, stay safe, all the best, love.